Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And I thought being an election denier, I thought being somebody who said something was rigged or not fair, that was a threat to democracy, at least unless the Democrats do it, right? Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Guys, for years, all we've heard is you can't deny the results of the election, and you cannot say the word rigged. You cannot say the word rigged no matter what. They'll bring you to jail. They'll prosecute you. They'll prosecute your friends. They will bankrupt your attorneys. They will put people in prison if they say the word rigged. And yet here we have a Democrat who just got his clock cleaned in Ohio, Sherrod Brown. And he's talking to CNN and he talks about it being rigged and that's not fair and all this other stuff. And meanwhile, Manu Raju of CNN is sitting there going, Imagine if a Republican said that his election was rigged. We don't have to imagine it. We've seen what happens. We saw what happened to Kerry Lake. We saw what happened to Donald Trump when they did it. But Stacey Abrams says it or Sherrod Brown says it. And that's okay. That's okay. We have no issues with that when a Democrat says it. It is absolutely a double standard. It's why people don't trust the mainstream media. It's why you're here watching me and watching people like me. It's because the mainstream media is dying if it's not already dead, and they don't know it yet. And the problem is they did it to themselves. They're such shills and they can't stop. They learn no lessons in this election. None. Guys, I want you to watch this whiny crybaby and then let me know what you think in the comments.
They lie about it, and they put, in this case, they spent $40 million on 8 different ads on that issue.
On transgenders.
Yeah, they weren't talking about how to make Ohio a better state. They're not doing their job on education. They're not doing their job on health care. They're not doing their job on creating jobs.
But they're winning elections. Are they successful?
They're winning elections in part because they've rigged the system. They've made it harder to vote. They've changed ballot language in a dramatic way with the last election. They did that with abortion rights. It didn't work in that case.
Yes, they spent all this money against you guys. One, are you out of touch on those issues? 2, should you guys have done a better job in pushing back?
I'm not out of touch with those issues. I go home, I hear people all the time. I know how they focus group and they lie. I mean, how do you call me out of touch when they lie about an issue?
I mean, I guess it's been an effective campaign tactic. Do you think it was an effective?
So if you want to be so cynical as a reporter that, it worked, we applaud them, so they're so smart.
I'm not applauding them. I'm just saying that if it works, right?
Well, yeah, but your job as someone who is a fair player in this, and I think you are, I've known you a long time, is rather than commenting on it works, comment on they lied, and that's not a fair way to play.